Hey there, Mom Boss. Welcome to the Social Media for Mompreneurs podcast, where we dive into personal branding, how to build our businesses on social media, learn some really cool marketing hacks, all while balancing family life. And don't forget, we do it the fun and easy way. I'm Allison Scholes, once a corporate marketing coordinator, a teacher, and now photographer and podcaster. And yes, I'm that boss lady in sweatpants. Go ahead and hand out the kids' tablets, open those juice boxes, put on your comfy sweatpants, and hide in your closet. Let's get this party started. Hey sister, full disclosure, I am recording this episode from my phone, just walking around my kitchen because this topic just kind of has been weighing on, I would say, my heart or maybe my shoulders, maybe for the last couple of weeks. And I feel like I just need to come on and talk with you about it and share how I feel about it, or almost give you a pep talk about it, because I want to talk about your Instagram feed and propose the question to you: is your perfectly curated Instagram feed killing your message? Or maybe I can go even further than that. Is it killing your brand? I think a lot of us are confused, or we are torn or pulled in so many different directions because you may hear one of your mentors tell you, yes, you have to have a very well-branded, thought out, curated feed to attract the right people to you. You need to build authority that way. It's a way of building trust. People are not going to work with you if you have a messy feed. But then there's also other entrepreneurs out there telling you, you do not need a perfectly curated feed. It can be as messy as you want. You need to stay authentic, the true you. You need to get your message out there. Your content or your message outweighs your pretty graphics or your branded colors. Okay. First of all, I want you to take a deep breath, because if you're feeling torn, you're not alone. And there have been times where I have felt torn on what to do on my Instagram feed. I see people just putting content out there without worrying about how the aesthetics look. I also see people out there, or people telling me that your aesthetics mean a lot because, well, I've heard that, or I've been told that your Instagram feed is almost like your storefront. And if you have a messy, dirty storefront, well, guess what? Nobody's going to shop with you. Nobody's going to buy from you. So I feel you. I hear you. I understand the frustration. But here's the thing. This is what I've come to learn. Your Instagram feed is what you want to do with it. Do I believe that you need to have a well thought out, cohesive looking feed? Yes, because I do believe that you are representing your brand. You are representing who you are and what you stand for. So in my opinion, should it look good? Yes, but here's where I disagree with the perfectly curated feed. If you are not posting out of fear of how it will look, if you are not posting out of, well, it's not branded or it's not perfect, then I think the thought process of having a perfectly curated feed is actually killing your message, and it's going to kill your brand. I think you should post. I would rather see you post your content. I would rather see you post your message, even if it doesn't quite fit your feed. Because let's think about it. If someone is scrolling through Instagram, they're going to see your post in their news feed if they already follow you, okay? They're going to see it. And they're going to relate to it. They're going to read it. They're going to like it. They're going to share it. They're going to comment. Do you really believe that if you have something a little different from what you normally do, Maybe you always have branded photos of yourself, but then you show a photo of you from your cell phone at a place in a vulnerable moment. Do you really think they're going to click on your account and scroll your feed and go, you know what? That photo that she just posted doesn't look like the rest of her feed, so I'm going to unfollow her. No, that's not what they're going to do. For me on Instagram, it's all about cultivating and building those relationships. Well, guess what? If you've already built the relationship with somebody and you go ahead and you put something in your feed that's a little off from your, your branded colors, or, it was just something in the heat of the moment, or you're being vulnerable and you put it out there, go ahead, put it out there. If you have people that love you and follow you and support you, they're going to support that post. So in my opinion, creating a perfectly polished feed should not stop you from delivering your message. Because let me tell you, somebody out there needs what you have. Somebody out there needs to hear what you want to say. But they won't receive that message if you're letting the concept of a perfectly polished feed stop you. Please put your stuff out there. And if you're not sure how to put your stuff out there, just start doing it. Get out of your own way, because eventually when you start delivering content, you are going to figure out your voice. And once you figure out your voice, then you are going to know how to present yourself on Instagram. You're going to know how to build your brand, and the aesthetics will flow. They will come to you. It's not something that you can just create overnight. You should do me a favor. Go to Instagram, go to mine, and scroll through my feed. You will see that I have changed. I have changed things up. Did you guys stop following me on Instagram because I decided to switch things up, try new things? No. Do I believe that you need to have a well-established looking brand on Instagram? Yes, but to a point. To a point. Don't let it stop you from connecting with the people out there that need you. Don't let it stop you from voicing your opinion. Don't let it stop you from putting your message out here. And here's the thing. As long as your message resonates with your audience, entertains your audience, educates your audience. Did I just say that? I think I might have just said that. Inspires your audience, motivates your audience. Then it's fine. Don't let the obsession of having a perfect feed stop you from delivering your message. I just had this breakthrough with a client. So, sister, I don't know if you know, I offer one-on-one coaching for Instagram purely for this purpose, because I was seeing over and over and over, people were just so wrapped up into, number one, I don't know what to post, and number two, I don't know how to make my feed look. I don't know how to be cohesive. So in the strategy sessions that I have with them, we break it down to, number one, it's really not about Instagram. It's more about who you are, your brand, and what you stand for. And number two, whatever everyone else is doing out there, guess what? They're not you. You have to figure out what works for you. You have to figure out how often you want to post, when you want to post, and what you want it to look like. Don't let other influencers and mentors and business coaches tell you that you must do it a certain way, because if it works for them, that works for them. It doesn't mean it's going to work for you. So I just had this breakthrough with a client a few weeks ago, and she got so much clarity because she realized that she was watching so many people post 7 days a week and make it so perfect, it overwhelmed her, and she wasn't putting her message out there. Well, guess what? There's people out there that need her. They need her message. They need her help, but that stopped her from posting. Once she had that breakthrough, realizing I don't need to make my perfect feed so on brand every single day, and I don't need to be posting 7 days a week. Let me tell you, that was so freeing for her. So here's my message to you today. Instagram is a place to build and cultivate relationships and go deep with the people who are already there with you. I give you permission to post a message without the perfect graphic. If that message speaks to you, and if you want to do it in a video format, you want to put out a quote that you've never done before, something totally random, but it feels right to you. If it feels right to you, do it. Get out of your own way, get out of your own headspace, and just start delivering your message. Use your brand voice, get loud about it, and just start putting your content out there. The feed will almost cultivate itself. I give you permission to post without obsessing over the perfectly curated feed. Much love. Thank you for tuning in today. If you loved today's episode, then please head over to iTunes, social media for mompreneurs, and leave a review. Your review helps grow the show. And don't forget, head to bossladyandsweatpants.com to grab all my freebies and hang out with me on Instagram at Allison Scholes. I'll see you soon.